Hello everybody, this is Zelda Maniac 1994. Welcome to the new series, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Now, one key difference in the version I'm playing is, I am playing the Game Boy Advance version, instead of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System version. Also, that's a mouthful. I don't know why I didn't want to abbreviate it, but anyway, so the reason why I'm using the Game Boy Advance version is because it fixes a lot of translation errors. Long ago in Hyrule, a beautiful kingdom surrounded by forests and mountains, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that lay hidden. It was hidden in a sacred realm beyond the reach of men. But one day, a doorway to that realm was suddenly opened. Hoping to claim the golden power as their own, the people began to quarrel and fight. Many sought to enter the hidden golden land, but none returned, and instead, evil power began to issue forth from the dark portal. So the king commanded 7 sages to seal the gate to the land of the golden power. Many brave knights were lost in the battle to protect the sages from the tides of evil. But the seal was cast. Evil flowed no more, and the seal would remain for all time. Or so the people hoped. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became legend, a mysterious wizard known as Aghanim appeared as from nowhere. And with strange magic powers, he eliminated the good king of Hyrule. He cast spells on the soldiers and kidnapped young maidens descended from the sages in order to break the seal. This destiny fast approaches for the final maiden, the Princess Zelda. Help me. Please help me. I'm a prisoner in the castle dungeon. My name is Zelda. The wizard, Aghanim, has done something terrible to the other girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle, and even now is trying to open the sage's seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. It's the end of 1994. I'm going out for a bit, but there's no need for you to worry. I'll be back by morning, but I don't want you leaving the house until then. Go back to bed. And wait for me to return. Alright, and we are off. And we cannot lift pots yet. Okay. So I have to learn the control scheme here. So yeah. It may not be as pretty as the SNES version, and some of the sound effects may not be as good, but honestly, it's not a bad version of the game. It's kind of like the definitive version, if you will. I mean, it still looks good. So Link to the Past is a interesting game for me. I never really seriously played it until roughly 2 years ago, so around 2016, depending on when this comes out. I played this game with the Wii U Virtual Console, and I don't know, because I mean I played A Link Between Worlds before I played Link to the Past, and help me, yeah, I know. Somewhere outside. Yeah, I found it. But like, I don't know, because I play Between Worlds, I just think this game's kind of clunky. Not even in the way that Ocarina of Time is clunky, because both this game and Ocarina of Time are especially clunky compared to today's 3D and 2D Zelda games. That voice. ZN 1994. Is it you? I thought I told you to wait at home. I suppose there's no escaping destiny. Here, take this sword and shield from me. I shall teach you one of the secret sword techniques used by the Knights of Hyrule. Hold the B button to focus power in your blade. Release it to unleash the power. ZN 1994, you must rescue Princess Zelda. Our people are fated to do so. But do not fall victim to fate. ZN 1994. I shall always remember our time together. I got a sword and shield. So one of the main things I can remember about the SNES version, as far as that scene right there is at the end he says, Zelda is your ... and then he dies. Now it makes it try to sound like, I guess, is your fate or your sister or something like that, but that's just not quite right. I would call, I'm not really sure I'd call that bait for the original game. Like, oh, I gotta say Zelda because she's my sister, but no, this remake or port or whatever you want to call it came out after Ocarina of Time, so a lot of things have been fixed to fit. Like when they said sages, it was originally called wise men. Not wrong, but it's not quite accurate either. So I try to go for ow, jeez, stop it. I try to go for the best version if possible. That being said, I mean, I'm not too picky, but I was like, you know what, I have the Game Boy Advance version, might as well play it. Okay. Oof. But, anyway, so back to Link to the Past, and, you know, it versus, you know, current games. So yeah, I don't know, it's just like certain things about this game just feel so old. I mean, it is an old game. I mean, duh. It was created on the Super Nintendo. But, I mean, I don't know. And one thing that I absolutely cannot stand is when people in the Zelda community are like, oh, which one's better, Link to the Past or Ocarina of Time? And then the whole age-old debate of whether the other one is better than the other commences. And the thing is, like, I definitely prefer Ocarina of Time, but one isn't better than the other. Like, that's something that needs to be understood. Whether in the Zelda community or just in general, both are amazing games that are well deserving of the praise they get. I mean, Ocarina of Time has had the word masterpiece thrown around, and it's accurate. But A Link to the Past also has that kind of acclaim to it. If I could just hit this soldier, that'd be nice. But I don't know. So one thing I'm not gonna try and do is compare Ocarina of Time to A Link to the Past. I don't want to do that. I might bring up similarities though, like certain enemies or I don't know, whatever. But I won't try and compare like, oh, this is better than this other thing. There are things that Link to the Past has over Ocarina of Time, and vice versa. But they are equally good on their own. They aren't. It isn't necessary to justify why you think one game is better than the other by throwing insults at a different game to prove your point. I don't know. It's just something that always gets my goat, and that I think the whole thing with me liking Ocarina of Time more than Link to the Past is a big reason why I didn't want to originally do this series of Link to the Past. I mean, also because I'm not very good at the game. Like, I'm just not very good in general. I mean, I definitely do not know Link to the Past as well as I do know Ocarina of Time. But it's just because of both my nostalgia and, well, I guess my love for Ocarina of Time also goes is linked to my nostalgia. But because of my nostalgia for Ocarina of Time, I didn't want to play Link to the Past on here because I didn't want to, like, start, you know, making controversial statements like, oh, Ocarina of Time is so much better than this for this reason, blah, blah, blah. You know. And, you know, it's just not fair. And it's something I do feel very, very passionate about. the whole thing with comparing. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's fair, like, I don't know. If you want to compare Breath of the Wild to Ocarina of Time, you know, whatever, be my guest. In my opinion, Breath of the Wild doesn't even hold a candlestick to Ocarina of Time. Whether that's nostalgia or whatever, you know, remains to be seen. But when it comes down to the 3rd Zelda game and the 5th Zelda game, don't start comparing them. So yeah, just don't. You can say what you like about the games, but you know, just don't make a whole friggin' Let's Play or whatever you want to call it on Link to the Past and with like, you know, if you have someone else with you, and don't make like the first 7 or 8 episodes arguing whether, you know, which one is better than the other. Just don't do that. That's not kosher. Just makes you look like a jerk. But, okay. As you can clearly see, I am just wandering around and talking. What else would I do? I got a thing! Ooh, the boomerang! Right, that's not select. This is select. Whoosh! Get out of here. Okay. Got a key. And I will try my best to 100% this game. I know I did it when I was playing the Virtual Console version of Link to the Past on the Wii U. It's not very hard. It's just like trying to go through some tedium. I will say it's a little bit easier to undertake complete than Ocarina of Time. Because you don't have to worry about stupid fishing or anything. Which ow, I'm dying. Get out of here. Nope. 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 Just. It's like my boomerang and sword combo with my really. Oh no! Hold on. We gotta go faster than this. I gotta at least beat that before I end this episode. Okay, I just gotta think. I think through here? Or... yeah, I'm definitely not very good at this game. Oh, okay, I just went a whole big old circle. Thanks. Nope. Don't stab me. Okay, yeah, we're close. Just gonna go through here. And down. And then down. Oh boy. I don't know. Ah! That was unintentional. Again, this game has such stiff controls compared to A Link Between Worlds. And that's also not a very fair comparison either, because A Link Between Worlds was created in 2013 on the 3DS, which controls like a dream. That beeping, it sure is annoying though. Can I get a heart? Please. Or a rupee. No, that works too. Sure, don't give me a heart at all. It'd be great if I could just lift pottery. Wait, I can, can't I? I should be able to. I remember distinctly that you can throw pots in this game. Like, before you get the power bracelet, or the power glove, or whatever you want to call it. Ruby. Why won't you pick it up? Oh, the R button! That's why. That's weird. What about L? No, L's the map. Because that means you don't test out the controls. Get out of here. I got a big key. Okay. Alright, that's good to know. I was wondering why I couldn't pick up that pot in Link's house earlier. Thank you, ZM1994. I had a feeling you were getting close. Listen carefully. All the soldiers in the castle have fallen under the wizard's spell. I fear even worse has befallen my father. That wizard is an inhuman fiend. His powers are strong. Do you understand?
No, not at all.
Good. We should go quickly before the wizard notices us. I know a secret path, but we must go to the first floor to reach it. Let's go. Yeah, got some roots. Got a blue rupee. Anyways, guys, that's gonna cover it for this episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. This is Zelda Maniac 1994, signing out.